Alright, hey, HadesOmega here. So I'm finally gonna go try and get these solar panels up on the roof. It's like we're kinda a little bit past the midway of summer. I think we got another like month left of summer, and I didn't want to go up there and put solar panels up when it's hot, okay? So like it's towards the end of the day. I'm planning to stay up there until the sun comes down pretty much. Alright, I'm trying to get this done this week, okay? Because there's another heat wave coming, so. Anyway, so I've got the updated rails, all right, the super struts. They've got the extensions on them already, all right, and then we're gonna install it right here, okay? So my reasoning of why I want to install it here is maybe I want to install another string later, farther along here, okay? So to give you an idea how much of the roof this second string is going to make. I'll put this down right here, okay? All right, and so it comes to, oh yeah, man, literally it takes up the whole roof almost. Maybe I don't know. I'm thinking we can probably still put up a third string if we put some smaller panels on this side. I'll put a bunch of small panels. That's the plan. So, but the best thing to do. Alright, so this is where I have to make that critical decision, alright? So we know that there's a shadow because the second floor wall, it casts a shadow on the first string right there, okay? So that was kind of bad. But I think if it's up to here, the shadow won't be so bad. There might still be a shadow, but it definitely won't be as bad as the shadow on that side, alright? My idea is to install the solar panel like right here. Alright, it takes up a lot of space actually. It's a little bigger than I thought it would be. And then these solar panels are going to be installed in a different direction. So how the other ones went up and down, the rails are going to go left and right on this one. So it's going to be like, the install is going to be a little bit different is what I'm going to say, alright? So I'm going to have to split this up into a couple rafters. So there's going to be three standoffs like last time, okay? Per super strut, so there's going to be 6, okay? So I'm going to have to divide that. I'm going to have to divide this into thirds and then figure out which rafters are going to have the standoffs on, okay? My plan is to start installing the standoffs today, okay? If I can get the standoffs on there and the super struts, that'll be cool. And then maybe tomorrow or the day after have the solar panels installed or mounted, and then worry about the wiring. My biggest concern is to get the solar panels up this week. Okay, we can do all the wiring stuff later. I realize I need to re-terminate the MC4 connectors because I'm going to have a lot of extra, and I have to cut it so I can run it through the conduit first. Okay. So that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. All right. So anyway, let's go take a little closer look, and then I'm gonna get up there. So for this one, I'm not gonna make a whole in-depth video. It's just gonna kind of be. I'm gonna kind of do it, and then I'll tell you how it goes. Okay. I'm not gonna go over like, oh yeah, I'm putting the standoffs in, I'm putting the flashing on. I'm gonna do it, and then I'll tell you how it turns out. All right. But yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit different than the last one. Instead of having the super struts going vertical, they're going to be going horizontal. So should be fun. All right, wish me luck. I really don't want to go back up there, guys. All right, let's pick up. All right, so okay, so these are my limits right here. I'm trying to get it to install like on this overhang here, okay? So those are where the rails got to be in. So I think what I got to do is I got to measure from the edge to here, and then we'll have one of the standoffs like right at the edge up here, and then one of them, and it could be anywhere in the middle somewhere. Okay, as long as this panel won't hang off the edge of the roof is fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a measuring tape and measure. I mean, if we did install it there, we'd have to go in the attic, okay? And I don't know how to get into that attic. It's much easier if it's right here. All I have to do is go back down and look where we drilled it and then fix it. So yeah. Okay, yeah, so that's the plan. Wish me luck. There is a lot of extra stuff here, but you've got a lot of support here. You got these columns to support it and everything. The house supports it, so I'm pretty sure this section of roof is really strong. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go do the measurements and then figure out. I'm thinking maybe right here. So I'll take a measurement here, and we'll take a measurement to here, and then back off a few inches. Yeah, and then yeah. So we'll probably install one here and one here. Actually, what I should do. Yeah. So this is like kind of the measurement part of the video. let me go get a tape measure real quick. Alright, so it's about 65 inches from the wall to the edge here. So what I probably want to do, so what we're going to do is go up to the roof, and then from where the the edge of the roof is, right before the gutter here, we're going to measure 65 inches and maybe back off a couple. So let's do 62 inches, all right? So it'll go in a little, like 3 inches a little bit, okay? We don't want it to be right up against it because it'll be hard to work with. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, so yeah. All right, so I think the magic number is 60. We'll go with 62 inches, okay? Since this is 65 right here, we're gonna go with 62 inches. So it'll hang 3 inches off of the edge here, okay? It'll probably pop in like around here somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna measure 62, right? 62 from here, right? The edge here. Yeah. 62 from the edge right here, all the way over there. Okay, and then that's where we're gonna get it on the rafter. And then another thing is the rafter. So what I gotta do is I gotta measure the super strut. I know it's at least 10 feet, okay? It's more than 10 feet. So we're going to divide that into three. We're going to divide it into thirds and then see which rafters we got to hit, okay? So, all right. Okay, so the super strut wound up being 128 inches, okay? Perfect 128 inches, all right? So we're going to go divide that into three. That's a little over 10 feet. It's almost 11 feet, almost. It's 10 feet. 8 inches, all right? If you guys are wondering, 10 feet 8 inches or 128 feet. 10 feet 8 inches or 128 inches. All right, so we're gonna go take that 128 divided by 3. All right. Oops, my bad. I'm supposed to divide it into fourths. I didn't realize. Like, wait a minute. So if you divide it into fourths, right, and then you put the 3 on the inside, all right, there's not gonna be anything hanging off the outside. So I think that would give it the best support, is what I want to say, okay? All right, I'm gonna go measure it again. Okay, 128 divided by 4. Okay, that gives us 32 inches sections, okay? So I'm gonna go mark off 32 inches, every 32 inches. Okay, fourths, okay? So I got right here, all right? It just so happens that 32 inches is where a stud is, so no, it's not. It is compared to where this is though, so I'm not really sure. But anyway, so all these marks they're just to give us an idea which stud we're gonna choose, okay? Because we can't just choose any stud, is what I'm gonna say, all right? So there's one there, 32, there's one here, 64, and then one here at 96, okay? And that divides it up into fourths, okay? So there'll be this hanging off here, then this, and this, and then this right here. If anything, I don't know, you think I should make it wider? Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter because these are just approximations, all right? So it looks like, so one is right here. It looks like we can either use the right one or the left one. So you choose, man. You choose, bro. The right one or the left one. And then there's another one here. This one is the left one right here. Okay, and this one looks like it'll be on the right one here. So this one might hang out a little far. That's what I want to say. Okay. Or Or we can do this one at the end. Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on. No, that's exactly where the mending plate is. I wouldn't put it there. See, the mending plate is right there. Yeah. Also, oh, another thing is like we don't know where the holes are gonna line up too. Hopefully, when we put it in, it'll line up with one of these holes. I hope so, man. But it looks like we're gonna use. It looks like we're gonna use this one here. Okay. What I might want to do is flip this around. Well, yeah, I think what we're gonna do is, because this is weaker right here because of the mending plate. So what we'll do is flip it around. We'll put the mending plate on the right side. All right, and that's where we got to start too. Yeah, so we're gonna flip this around, and then we're gonna install the first standoff on this stud here, okay? And then the middle standoff is gonna be on this stud right here, okay? And then this standoff is going to be right here, okay? And I think that should be good. It can hang out, well, like I said, I think it's 20. Okay, so by looking at where the marks are, I've decided I'm going to have one here. Okay, I marked it with painter's tape. We're going to use this one, skip one, use this one, skip one again, and we're going to use this one, okay? So this one will have the least hanging off of it, which is okay. The reason I can't do it with the mending plate here is because yeah, we got to put the standoff underneath it, and it's going to be hard if the mending plate's there. So we're going to flip this around and we're going to install it over there. Okay, so the mending plate will hang off over there a little bit. All right. Okay, so we figure out what studs we're going to use, and then we figure out how far we need to measure. I think it was 62 inches. All right, from the edge here to get where we want over here. So what I'm going to do is probably measure 62 inches in a couple places, mark it with a crayon, and then we'll draw a line with the chalk thing. Okay. Yeah. All right, I know it's gonna look totally different when we go up the roof. You won't be able to see any of this stuff, unfortunately. I wish there was like a X-ray vision or something. Right? Okay, and then I think we're gonna have it right here. Yeah, let's have it right here. So how close was the other one? All right, he's right here. I don't know how much of that you saw. I pulled the railing, the super strut from here. Okay, and then now all I got to do. So I'm thinking I may have to work with these standoffs, the ones that are closer to the edge. I might have to work on the ladder, which is actually a good thing because then I don't have to be on my knees. Okay, I'll just be up there, you know, type of thing. And actually, I think putting the solar panels up this way is better, because last time I had a hell of a hard time lifting the solar panels up and getting it over the ladder. And now there's not that much stuff sticking. Like over there, it sticks up a whole lot, but not this side. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go start doing my measurements and get the chalk line out and everything. So what I've decided to use to make sure we're level, all right, I don't know, this roof is like kind of weird. It's not like very straight. And now I think about it, it looks like it's a little crooked too, the solar panels, but I don't know. It looks actually good, so. All right, so we're gonna go to the edge here, and then when we do something like that, we'll use the edge right there, or right here. It's tough when the roof isn't flat, you know? The roof is this weird stuff on it, but I think like that will work, okay? We'll hold it like that, and then we'll run the chalk line across. We'll get our first line. Okay, but first I gotta do my first measurement this way. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna get any more video. I'm just gonna do it, and then I'll let you guys know how it turns out. So these are all the final measurements that I did, okay? It's this way. I wrote it on this big board so I can use it as a knee pads. Just don't slide down the roof with it. So anyway, so here I'm gonna go 2 feet, okay? 2 feet from the edge, all right? I'm not really sure. You can't tell where the edge is because see some of the shingles hang off into the freaking thingy here. So yeah, I told you it's difficult to work on this roof. It's not flat, okay? This roof is not flat. It's like textured, so that's what makes it difficult. Anyway, the first measurement is going to be, or the first hole is going to be 2 inches from the edge, and the stud, yeah, the first stud is going to be 2.5 inches. 2 feet, 2.5 feet is the first stud. All right, so that's where we're going to drill our first hole. That's where we're going to make the first mark, and then the next one I found out is 4.25 inches. Okay, so we're going to measure 4.25 when we get that one out, and then I'll figure out what the third one is after. Okay. Okay, so yeah, have at it. I don't think the chalk line is really going to help. Because like I said, the roof isn't straight. The last time I chalked it, it wasn't perfect. So that's what I want to say. So I think I'm just gonna start drilling holes. That's all I'm gonna do. Like I said, the chalk line didn't really help last time. Every one was off. But you can expect it. Like I never got like a perfect one. I think I only had a perfect one once, and that's when I measured everything. So I said, oh, I think the next one will wind up right here. So let's drill it. Let's find out. And sure enough, it was. Okay, so all right. So I'll let you guys know how it goes as we go. All right, maybe like half an hour later. There we go. I've got the lines drawn here. I know it's starting to get dark. Hurry! I like to get maybe 1 or 2 standoffs done. But anyway, yeah, I drew a line. So this is going to be the first rail. Okay, first rail is going to go down this way, and then the second rail, the upper rail, is going to go this way. All right. Now I had to use a different line. I had to use a different measurement because I can't really tell where this ends. It ends like right here or something. So I went with a more conservative measurement. I chopped off an extra inch. Okay, and it actually got me like right where the shingles end right there. So it actually kind of works out. We'll see. Okay, so I found out my first hole to drill is right here. Okay, so this is 2.5 inches from the edge there, and then this is about 2 feet. This is 2 feet, 2.5 feet, and this is 2 feet right here from the edge. Okay, so that should help. That should land me on a stud, supposedly. We'll find out when I drill it. All right, here we go. Okay, so I've gone and drilled my first hole. All right, I drilled it right there. I think that's pretty good. And it looks like I don't see all the way through. What I might want to do is make the drill bit stick out a little bit more, and then we're gonna go down there and see how well I do. Okay, so supposedly this is where it's supposed to pop out. This is the mark this is the stud I marked. Didn't pop out anywhere, so I think we got it. Either we got it or I got this thing right here. I'm not sure, man. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Either way, it's fine. I think it'll be strong enough to hold it. That's for sure. All right, so okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go drive that lag bolt through after I thing it. Okay, all right, well, hopefully we can get 1 or 2 done. All right, hey, HadesOmega here, and this is the second day I've been working up here, and so this is what I got accomplished last night. I got 2 of the standoff installed, all right, and then it got too dark, so it's okay. The weather's great right now to install them, so we're just gonna go ahead and do the rest of them. I got 2 of the 6, all right, so we got 4 more left to go. I'm pretty sure the third one, I'm gonna do the third one right here on the lower one real quick. So I measured it from one stud to the other. It's 48 inches exactly. Okay, so I'm just gonna measure. Oh, you know what? I just measured it right now, but I will take the measurement from the center of the standoff. All right, and then we'll drill it over there. Okay. Supposedly this is where it should be. Okay, I marked it yesterday, so, but like I didn't measure. I measured it to just now, so it should be 48 inches. All right, 4 feet to the next one. All right. Yeah. So far so good. These ones went straight in. All right. I got it on the first try. Good job. Good job, HadesOmega. All right, and then we're working on the third one, and then we'll probably start working our way this way. And then if all goes well, if I can get all these up today, I will start bringing the solar panels up here. And even if we don't install them yet, I can just keep them over over there. I think they'll be fine. Okay, so I already got the rails up there. Those are easy to get up here. The solar panel's what I'm worried about. They're so freaking big, man. Look at that. Okay, I know. Just imagine if it was just smaller solar panels, it would be a lot easier. So, but remember what I said. The bigger the panel, the more money you actually save. You know, the more efficient it is. So, your cost per watt is, yeah. See, like I'm keeping it from getting energy right now. I'm casting a shadow on it. So, okay. So yeah. Hop to it. All right, here's me up. Well, yeah. So another thing that had dawned on me is like, man, why play all these goofy games, HadesOmega, where you're gonna install it in the center? You should install it all the way on the right side so it doesn't cast a shadow as much as possible. Okay, honestly, I looked up here at 10 o'clock this morning, and half of the solar panel here was in the shade. Okay, half of it. All right, so you figure 11 o'clock, it's fully in the shade. All right, so right around probably around 11 o'clock, this won't have a shade. If any of these solar panels are shaded, it's not going to put out any power. Okay, so even if these ones are in the sun, they're not going to put out any power. So I would say, if you want to make more power, HadesOmega, put them out over there. So what we might do is I might just move the rail out as far this way as possible. I'm not sure, but like I said, I wanted to install some smaller panels later, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if we can find a solar panel that could thing this though. What might have to happen is to go all the way up this way. Okay, just install the solar panels all the way up here, and just put like 10 small, like 100-watt panels or something, and that'll give you another kilowatt right there. And you just fill up this whole thing here, and then you just install another 3 sets of panels all the way up here if you want to keep on expanding. So yeah, I'm trying to think of the future, guys, just in case I want to install more. As you can see, it's really not that hard to add more panels. Once you got, you know, one of them in, it's not too hard to add more. Okay, it's just, you know. But yeah, I was worried about the wiring too. Like, I didn't want to run the conduit too long, you know. But it doesn't matter. It's really close. We're hardly gonna have to run any conduit. Basically, the conduit is gonna run from like maybe like here to like right here in the corner, and then it's just gonna come out, and then we're just gonna zip tie it to the next solar panel. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I'll try to shift it as much as possible this way. But yeah, I think we should have just did, but that's okay. Because like I said, I'm thinking about the future. We may add a 3rd string, and I think that 3rd string is going to go up here. The only thing is, I don't know what's underneath here. All right, I know what's underneath there. That's an awning right there, okay? Where I'm installing it is on an awning. All right, this is the actual roof in the house. I don't know how to get here, and it doesn't look like it's going to be easy to work with. That's what I say, okay? Unless you're freaking a pro like HadesOmega and can get it on the first shot. All right, we'll see how it happens to the other ones. I bet you we'll miss, okay? And then we'll have to, you know, do more than one hole. But yeah, if I can figure out how to get in this attic, then we can add more panels later. That's one of my thoughts. All right, here's me go. Okay, check it out. What did I say? I'd mess up. I was a full inch off, man. I don't know what happened, man, but well, I went down there and literally it was right next to the edge of the stud. I was like, oh, okay, it was 1 inch, so I went back 1 inch. All right, so there it is. Okay, I'm gonna go check that out from the bottom. All right, so yeah, another thing is like I'm confident I'll be able to get the standoffs on there today, and maybe the solar panels on the roof, because yesterday I spent a good deal of time measuring stuff. Okay, that's what took so long. So yeah. All right. Alright, hey, HadesOmega here. So I think I'm done for today because I ran out of sealant. I ran out of sealant. It's like, no, so I had like a little less than half a bottle when I started, and now I got like none. Okay, so let's check out my work for after the second night. All right, so there it is. To tell you the truth, I did a really good job drilling it. I still have to go underneath and look at the last 2 drill holes, but the only one that I missed was that one. All right, and then since I knew where that one was, this one was easy to find, okay, because I just, you know, but I think that one was a little bit, it poked out just a little bit of the stud, which is okay. The rest of these are right on the money. Perfect, man. Like this one was first drill hole. All of these first drill hole, except for that one, right? That's the only one that I had to drill twice, okay? And yeah, so there it is. So this one I kind of cut a little too much, maybe. This one I probably cut a little too much too, yeah, on the corner. But I ran out of sealant, so yeah, you can see there's no more. So we'll go buy some more. You know what sucks is I was able to seal everything, okay? Everything is sealed around here, except for the rings, okay? I didn't put the last 3 rings I didn't put on, all right? Yeah, the last 3 rings I did not put on. So I still got 3 of these guys left to put in there, but for the most part they're installed. All right, we just need to put those rings to seal the standoffs, on, and then we're done. But I think since it's already sunset, I think I'm gonna call it a day, because or call it a night, because by the time I get back from Lowe's, it'll be darkness already. So I'll just get another one of those, and I'll have like a really full tube if I'm gonna install many more solar panels. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. All right, so I'm just gonna clean up, and then I think we're done for tonight. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna put the rails on yet, because we still got to put the sealant on this. All right. Other than that, we should be good to go. Cool deal. I did get what I wanted to get done tonight. I installed the rest of the standoffs. All right, I installed 4 today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I did want to get the solar panels up here, but that's okay. It's already dark. So, all right. So tomorrow we'll seal up the rest of these. All right, these 3 with the rings, and then we'll start installing the rails, and then get the solar panels up here. And then after that, it's pretty much done, and then we have to worry about the wiring. Okay, all right, HadesOmega. All right, yeah, I also want to point out that that I'm all itchy and stuff now, man. Last night I managed to not get any of those little splinters from the shingles, from those little fibers, but now they're like all in my arms and stuff. I wore gloves, you know, they're not in my hands, so that's good. But I think it sticks to the suit. It sticks to the suit that I'm wearing. All right, this suit right here, I like rubbing up on it and stuff, and then like, yeah, and then it's just sticking to me, so that sucks. Anyway, I'm gonna head over to Lowe's and get more sealant, and then that'll be it. All right, HadesOmega.